YouTube channel. In this video, we are going to talk about different ways to look through arrays and objects in React Native. So what do I mean by this? As you guys know, if you go to YouTube's homepage, there are array of tabs, which are array of strings, and also there is a set of YouTube videos, like with its thumbnail, title, and many more features. So how do we implement it on React Native? That's the content we will see today in this video. So I have already created a function. So let's start. I will first create safe area view and then scroll view. Then I will have a view and then I'll have another two views. Okay, now I have created like the whole architecture. Now, what is an array? As you can see, it could be array of integers, array of strings, or array of objects. First, let's see how it iterates to array of strings. Basically, we can actually show the tabs like the one we saw on YouTube horizontally by going to each string one by one, but it's gonna take too much time. Imagine we have too many strings like this. It's just gonna take too much time. So what we can do is use a JavaScript's mapping function, and to do that, we just create a braces, and then we do what's the name of the array. This is tabs, so we map each element of the array. So all we gotta do is map them, and then now we create a view to display each string, and then another caliber, and then we display items here. This is how we display them. Oh, okay. What's text string must be rendered? Yeah. So the contents of the array are strings. So we should actually display them inside a string, which is text. We should display them inside text. Now we won't have any problem. Item. Now we should be fine. Oh yeah, we should display them inside a curly brace again. Because if we just do the item, it will just display like the string item, which is not what we need. We want to show contents of the string, contents of the array, so we should place them inside a curly brace. Now we can see that they are displayed, and let's make them look nicer. What we can do is, first we have to specify the key so that two children won't complain. So let's just make it an item, which is not a good practice here because two strings might have the same name and this might cause a problem. But for now, let's just proceed with this. And then let's do styling. So let's do background color. Let's make it gray. And then let the width be 180 maybe. And then height, let the height be 40. And then let's do margin bottom. Let margin bottom be 12. And let's do border radius. Let it be 12. Now as you can see, they are displayed in a little bit better way, and we can scroll them because it's inside. We are displaying them inside a scroll view. But if you want to make it horizontal, all we have to do is just change the way they are viewed. So here we can do style, flex direction. If we change the flex direction to row, they will be displayed in a row. But now there is a problem, they are sticking, so maybe we can change. Let's first change margin top. Let margin top be 12. Now, okay, let's just make it 5. They are still sticking together, so let's change the margin here. Let's make margin right. Let the margin right. Let's add a space in between them. Looks a little bit better. Now let's change the text color and how it is put. So we can style the text as well. Let the color font size, let font size be 20. How's it? That looks a little bit bigger, better. About 24. It looks better. And our color should be white. Now we can see them clearly. And let's add padding. Let's maybe make it 5. And margin left would also be 5 or 8. Now I guess it looks better. Let's see if we can scroll. Okay, now we cannot scroll horizontally. This is because the scroll view by default is vertical, so let's change its prop horizontal. By default it's false, so if let's make it true, now it should work. Now we can scroll them horizontally. So basically this is how we iterate through array of strings, any array actually. We just map its item inside a curly braces, and then this next what we can do is let's iterate through an object. I have already created the data. This is the data. This is array of objects where it has ID, thumbnail, title, account, views, and time. This is one object. This is another object. So these arrays would be an array of objects, and to iterate through this array of objects, we basically use the same method as we did for array of strings. All we have to do is create curly braces, and then what's the name of the array? And then we just map, and then do the item, and then we create a view here. Now we have a view to be displayed. So what do we want to display here? So as we can see here, we have a thumbnail, which is an image, and then a title, and then many more information. But for simplicity, let's just display the thumbnail and the title. And to make them unique, let's add a key here. The key would be item. So when we iterate through an object, because it has multiple fields, all we have to do is item dot to show us all the fields it has. We have thumbnails, we have views, we have account, ID, time, and title. So the unique one here is ID. So let's make it ID. And then now here we can display, we have an image to display. So, and our image, the source would be, now to display it, we are iterating through an item and then thumbnail. Maybe it might not be displaying because we have to style it. So style, maybe height. Let's make height 100 and width. Let's make width 100. Now we can see that we can see each image displayed. Maybe we can make them 200 each. Okay, maybe we can make this 120. This one also 120. Yeah, now we have an image. Then let's also add the title. Title is a text, so we add a text here. We have to put a curly braces and then item dot what title. Let's put the title here. As we can see, we have the image and then the title next below it. So this is how you iterate an array of objects. Basically, the basic difference is that if it's just an array, you don't have to do item dots because it has only one field. But when it is an array of objects, the basic structure is the same. The only difference is in each item there are multiple fields like thumbnail or title. You just do dot title dot image dot and many more field, all the fields you have and you want to display. That's all for today. If you have any questions, please you can ask it on the comment section. If you are new to my channel, please subscribe and share. Thank you.